Hmm. Gillingham versus Hull. Let's check the history books on this one. Maybe you can find something in here. No. Well. No, nothing in here. Nothing. Nothing in here. How? How about anything here? Any history behind here? Any any history under here? Hmm. Well, where else could I look? Well, let's have a look on the internet. Gillingham versus Hull history. Hmm. 1985. Hi guys, German Gilles here for all things Gilles from Germany. Now, yes, 1985 was the last time we played Hull, 5 years before I was born. So, yeah, a very long time ago. And actually, we haven't played them very much. I think we've played them, I think we've won 6, drawn 4, lost 4. So, hardly played them at all. And usually in this video, I like to show a few video clips of the last time we played each other, have a little bit of an overview. But there really wasn't much. So, slightly different today. I mean, these are the images that I could find of Gillingham playing Hull, and this was in 1966. These images here at Boothby Park, where Hull beat Gillingham 1-0, attendance 30,000. That, as you can see here, are the only pictures. I couldn't find any videos, but these are the only pictures that I could find of Gillingham versus Hull. So, yeah, that's the history bit. So yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of a preview just before the whole game. I'm really excited for it. It's the first opening game of the season, so why would you be excited for it? And again, obviously, no crowd there. I can't wait until the crowd comes back, and obviously we want everyone to be safe in these unprecedented times. But a lot's happened at Gilles this week. First off, I didn't do any video for the Crawley game. It might have something to do with the fact that it was an EFL trophy. Again, I mean, it's a competition, you can get to Wembley, but hey, I didn't do a video, I didn't have the time to. However, I can reflect on it. We got a 2-1 win over Crawley. We played pretty well for 80 minutes. I did watch it in the background, actually, whilst I was doing a little bit of work. We looked okay, we looked strong in parts, particularly if I show you this now. If I show you this now, if I go over to this goal here is absolutely beautiful. Just have a look at this one. This is a fantastic goal. I mean, what a 1-2. Trade Cole with the goal. He opened his account with us there. Such a nice move, and we have more of that this season. They're going to be putting goals away left, right, and centre. I mean, Crawley was completely flat-footed there, and we really created that chance. Just spin it wide, a 1-2, really confident as well. A really confident kind of a youthful play. And that's one thing that I really enjoyed about this goal. And really tucked it in the corner. Keeper had no chance, in off the post. Really nice goal. And you know what? If we have more of that all season, that would be great. So that was really nice to see this kind of football played at Priestfield. Really was. But then, so we end up winning the game 2-1, and then, obviously, the news today is that we have recently signed, as you can see here, we've clinched sign of Celtic midfielder Scott Robertson. So someone else to have in the squad to give it a bit more depth. But I say a bit more depth. This is obviously someone that's been picked up by Celtic, a youth player. I think he's 19 years old. You know, looking like he's going to be a decent player coming on, or even starting. I think even Steve Evans is looking to start him straight away against Hull City. So now our squad is slowly coming together, and you know, this is a whole totally new squad. So I'm really excited to see how this game against Hull City unfolds. So we're pretty confident at the moment. We beat Southend 1-0 and we beat Crawley 2-1. So we've won the last two games. Hull City haven't had such a successful pre-season and last few games. I think they drew against Sunderland in AFL Trophy. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart there. AFL Trophy, and I think they ended up losing on penalties. I'm not quite sure, but I think that's the case. And then they lost a game to Leicester under 23s, I think 2-1 as well. So their confidence is a little bit low. However, they're still going to be raring to go for the season, and a trip down to Priestfield they're going to be excited for. So it's going to be a really tough and tight game, but I'm really looking forward to see how everything unfolds with all the new players, and hopefully everyone's starting to gel a little bit more together now. It certainly felt that way against Crawley. Everyone looked a little more comfortable. We were much more solid at the back, although I do think that last 10 minutes against Crawley definitely were knocking on the door when they got a goal back. It looked like they were going to, go ahead and possibly get an equaliser to take the game to the penalties where they get a point, or we get a point, whatever it was. But it didn't go to that in the end. So there is still a little bit of gelling at the back that needs to happen, I think. But definitely some promising signs in the midfield and up front. I still think we need a striker, someone that's really clinical. We've got some players up front, but I think we need someone that's a bit of a prolific goal scorer. It's a bit of a poacher. Would be quite nice. Happily, we'll bang 15 goals in without fail in the season. So we need someone like that. Hopefully one is on the way. But I was going to do a little bit of research for Hull City and their lineup and their team and what they expect from this game and this season. But I've got someone to do it for me. So I'd like to thank old Grandpa Joe for coming into this channel right now to give his review from a Hull City perspective. Here he is.
Hello everybody on the German Jill's YouTube channel. In case you didn't realise, I am not talking German, I'm speaking English. That's because I'm a Hull fan and I've done 1 year of German in school, did it in year 7, and I was alright at it, but it's all forgotten now because I've not done it since. Yeah. Guten Tag everybody, and this is my little preview. In case you don't know me, I'm old Grandpa Joe, and I'm gonna just give you a little bit of a rundown on Hull City. We've made some good summer signings so far after being relegated. Malik Wilkes getting him permanently. I'd say after Jared Bowen left, he was our best player. It says a lot when he scored about three or four goals. That tells you a lot, doesn't it? We've also brought in Festus Arter, good young centre-back. However, when he played at right-back for us against Leicester under-23s in the EFL Trophy, he didn't look great, but he was out of position. Brought in Louis Coyle and Josh Emmanuel, two full-backs on that right-hand side, who are very good. Louis Coyle is a Hull lad, born in Hull. His brother, famous boxer from Hull, Tommy Coyle. So he's got sporting heritage in this city as Louis Coyle. And his younger brother, I believe his name is Rocco, is in Hull City's academy. Josh Emmanuel, ex-Bolton, very, very good signing. Also brought in Richie Smallwood, good bit of League One experience. Greg Doherty, as very good little runner, someone who's not afraid to get stuck in from Rangers. And we're also, I believe, looking at bringing in a few more as well. Brought in Alfie Jones, a centre back from Southampton. We're looking at getting a couple more central midfielders in, and maybe a winger and a striker as well. Tom Eaves, you'll know a lot about him. He wasn't very good for us in the Championship last year. He cropped up with a few goals here and there, but in 40 games, scored 8 goals. And after Jared Bowen and Kamil Grzycki left, he was our top scorer. Says a lot when our top scorer last year, other than Bowen and Grzycki, scored only 8 goals. But I'm confident for us this year. I'm quite confident, I must say. I think Eaves will smash it for us at this level. Did very well for you guys at the Priestfield Stadium when he played for you. About 40 goals in 2 years. Fantastic player he was for you. Hope he hits those heights that he hit for us. I know that you've signed some decent players such as Zech Medley. You've got Robbie McKenzie from us. Kyle Dempsey, who we were after. I believe it's Trey Coyle as well, if I'm right in thinking. So you've got some decent players, and I think it will be a very, very close game. You've won 2 games on the bounce in the Carabao Cup and whatever. I think it will be a very, very tight game. But I think Hull City will just about edge it 2-1. Our defence looked shaky against Sunderland in the Carabao Cup. We also didn't have much in attack. Tom Eaves was very isolated before he came off injured. So Eaves will not play against you as he left the stadium in a protective ankle boot. So get well soon, Tom Eaves, and I'm sure all you Gillingham fans will want to see him back in full fitness soon, because he was one of your fan favourites, I'm led to believe. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you very much to German Gills for letting me on the channel. I'm Old Grandpa Joe. This has been my Hull City little section in the German Gills match pre-show preview. And yeah, tschüss. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so that was old Grandpa Joe giving his predictions there and his thoughts for the game ahead. I must say, old Grandpa Joe, your Year 7 German was still pretty good. Ich bin total beeindruckt. I'm really impressed. So really good stuff there. And now what I think, from my perspective, what I think the game will entail. I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think there's going to be much of a margin. I still think both defences are pretty shaky, so I expect it to be a couple of goals. So I'm going to go with a score draw, like a higher score draw, 2-2. I don't think 3-3, but who knows? But yeah, I'm going to go with 2-2, and I think if both teams walked out with a point each, I think both teams will be pretty pleased with that. I think this time of the season, it's really hard to kind of predict what's going to happen, but I think the most important thing is that people are back playing competitive league football, and it'll be good for everyone to get their feet under the table and get back into a routine and a rhythm of playing this competitive football. And as the games go on, then we can start trying to critique and try and work out what the rest of the season's going to entail. All I want is good quality play. I want confidence, and I want everyone to find their groove and gel with each other. And I hope that this game is the starting building blocks to that. So yeah, so the next video is going to be my live reaction whilst watching the game. I'll put myself up in the corner. Was it here? It might be here. I'll put myself up in the corner, and you will see kind of extended highlights of my reaction and live reaction to it. So that's going to be the next video. Also, I think at the same time whilst watching the game, I'm going to have my best mate talking to me through the mic as well. He'll be watching the Sunderland game, so occasionally you'll hear probably some cheers and all that because he'll be watching another game. But we'll be talking, and that'll be on the video as well. Just so you know, old Grandpa Joe, his link's down in the description. He's got a really good Hull City channel. He works really hard at it. He's been doing it for like 3 years, I think now. So go and have a look at his channel. I actually appear on it as well. We exchange favours there a little bit. But yeah, have a look on there. He's got some great videos and some great reviews and a really good insight into Hull City. So I like his style of video, so go check him out. Really good for a youngster. He's definitely a lot younger than I am, my God. But yeah. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video when you will see the live reaction of me when we play against Hull City. So, up the Gills.